wonder what they're in it for. Take your last relationship. Look how good you treated him. You could birth like 4 of him. Girl, you never needed him. But they still need you. They still fuck with you. Anything you do, everything's for you. Drama is for you. Take that L, you lose. Girl, that's not me. Shawty got a little bit of something, got a little bit of something. Oh, girl, that's not me. Shawty got a little bit of something.
Hey, how are you doing? Should have everything set up. Hey, Jolka, how you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Instead of gaming, today we're going to be doing a little bit of learn along with me while I have a look at Premiere Pro and basically try and get a bit better at editing. I spent about God knows how long trying to set it all up so that you'd actually be able to hear it, so hopefully it all works straight away. What have you been up to today anyway? Have you been chilling out, relaxing, working, doing anything fun, gaming? Right, so I'm going to be using one of the tutorial projects that Premiere Pro 2024 has, which also comes with some nice preloaded assets and video. So you want me to time you out? How long do you want me to time you out for, Jolka? Or did you think that it meant time me out? Oh, it does have a naughty word. Let's skip that one. Well, I'll give you a second or two. Just redeeming all of the rewards. Go for it. Right, let's jump straight into this then, shall we?
Hello everyone, I'm Halis, a digital storyteller, video producer, and the Adobe Creative Resident for 2021 to 2022. In this interactive course, you'll learn the most important workflows that enable you to work faster and stand out on social media. You'll practice how to improve the look of your footage with color tools, add animated graphic templates, balance audio, automatically add captions for increased engagement, and reframe projects to fit any social platform. We've got a lot to cover, so let's start by previewing the project you'll be editing. What is self-care? For me, it's waking up at first light. It's leaning into routines that feed my creativity. Everything I do is about connection. Connecting with my community, with collaborators, with friends and family.
Hopefully you can hear that. For some reason I can't.
Self-care is an individual journey, but it helps to have friends along for the ride. How do you take care of yourself?
Tell me you taking score.
I was muted then. Lol. So as I was just saying, we're going to be doing the social media edit tutorial for Premiere Pro. No idea what it contains, but we'll figure it out as we go along. Right, to make your content stand out on social media, it is important to make sure the colour of your footage looks at its best. Premiere Pro has automatic colour correction tools. Ooh. They can help fix most of the problem. Easiest way to improve the look of your clips in Premiere Pro is to use the Lumetri colour panel. So let's have a look. Window, Lumetri colour. Premiere Pro, you control over every aspect of colour correction, but sometimes all that control can be overwhelming. Just starting out, it's worth first using the automatic colour adjustment. The option can save you time. And timeline, move the playhead to the meeting one clip. It's already there. Near the top of the colour panel, click basic correction. Okay. So we've got LUTs, basic temperature, light, and then let's just try the auto, see what that does. Did that even do anything? Okay, yeah, okay, it's slightly better. You can kind of see the difference there. Just kind of, let's have a look what settings it did. It tiny bit up the exposure, actually lowered the contrast, which is interesting. Up the highlights, lowered the shadows a lot, lowered the whites and the blacks. Interesting. I wonder why lowering the light whites and the... I suppose that kind of kept the like greyish, but then they... Did they knock up the saturation? Yeah, they did. They knocked up the saturation, so we got the colours back. Sometimes your camera settings or lighting conditions can leave your footage unsightly colour cast. Yes, literally. Most of these unwanted colour casts can be corrected by adjusting the white balance. Timeline, go to the ordering clip. In the colour panel, try the white balance selector. Next to the text WB selector, click on the eyedropper tool. Oh yeah, just white balance, okay. Then in the program monitor, which is this thing, click on the white window shades. What did that do? Can I undo that? Edit, undo, Control-Shift-Z. Don't know if that actually did anything. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it's got the white and the blue. But then if you click that, then it puts everything slightly oranger and more like natural. Although that kind of gives you that like it's indoor blue like office vibe, which I suppose if you're trying to do like depending what you were trying to do, if you wanted it to feel more clinical, you could do it. You could keep it the blue, but then if you wanted it like this one to be a bit more kind of like happy, airy, oh, this is a nice casual chat. Every time I reload, does it change? It does. Every time I change to the next, whatchamacallit, part of the tutorial, it changes the audio settings because it technically is something new. which means it keeps making it so that I can't hear it, which isn't very useful, I've got to say. Maybe if I send that to there. Is that going through? No. Oh, it's because it's got no audio to it, it's literally just video. Duh. Right. Make colours pop. Vibrant colours will help your project stand out, but it's important to also preserve natural looking skin tones. True. Go to the working clip. Okay, that is very bright. Clicks creative. Find saturation and increase it to 200. Ah, okay. Yeah, that does. So saturation, I have to play with this when I do my camera settings as well. Obviously, lower goes black and white, and if you do it really high, colours kind of get blown out. But it wants us to put it on 200 this time. Find the vibrance slider above saturation and increase it to 100. And see what happens to the skin tones. Okay, so it kind of lowers the blur in the background and then makes a skin. Although I feel like that vibrance would be too high for me, because it's kind of like super vibrant. I suppose it depends on what kind of lighting effect I'm trying to go for. But I'd probably put it maybe around this 40-50 mark, because up here it seems a bit too orange. Though it depends what makeup she's wearing, I suppose. Nicely done. Ah. Cool. Next. No. Impacts with graphics. Using fresh looking graphics is another way to make your video stand out on social platforms. We can take basic tiles to the next level by adding pre-made animation graphics using the Essential Graphics panel. Click here to check out the templates. This is opened off screen, but that's okay. So let me grab that and let me chuck it into Edge. And I should be able. First, let me just hide any personal information. Let me sign in. Is this playing the same song over again? No, there we go. For the music today, I've just gotten on a copyright-free playlist on Spotify, so apologies if it plays anything that we don't like. Right, let's have a look here. Adobe. See if I can remember what the Adobe password is. Oh, it's not that one. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? This is where I accidentally posted my password in there. Yes it is. Awesome. Okay. Now, I should hopefully be able to share the Adobe window. This one. That one. That one. Oh, did that just ruin the Premiere Pro one? We'll have a look at this quickly and I'll change it back. Alright, let's have a look what we got. Adobe Stock. Twitch text animation, that's pretty cool. That's very like PowerPoint, I'm doing a presentation. I like hexagonals, nice like intro. Okay, so it's basically just like intro or ending graphics or like chapter marks. It says, what did it say? Like, does it say 400 or 4,000? Jesus. 9,000. It's not over 9,000, but there's 9,000 options. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I wonder if there's any gaming specific ones. Let's see if I search for gaming, if that actually comes. Okay, there is some cool stuff. So that's one that's like a game facts. To be fair, how many options? There's 180 options for gaming. That's not bad. I feel like you could find some like quite nice, just like default channel title pages and stuff in this. Although I've never really been a title page person, but maybe for the outro or something like that, I could think of putting something in. It would spice it up a bit, make it look a bit more professional, shall we say. Although I suppose it kind of depends on what exactly, like what type of content I'm making. So I could mix it up. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, it's even got like a YouTube end card, although YouTube puts those in automatically now. This probably isn't very interesting, but I just wanted to have a quick flick through and see what they had. You've got some quite interesting options. Oh, cool. So you can get like pixel game icons. It looks like you can probably like select a specific one. Are these free or do you have to buy them? It says buy. But do they actually cost anything? Because I know a lot of the time in the stores... Ah, $1.99. Okay, so you've actually got to pay for those ones. Well, that's kind of annoying, actually. I mean, I understand why it is that obviously you have to pay for stuff, but the default that they've included some free ones. What if I actually search for free? Okay, there is some free licensed ones. And I like how the free ones are like gaming related, some of them. It's almost as if they knew that us gamers don't really like to pay for things. Which you may also notice that I am on the trial version of Premiere Pro. Because I also do not like paying for things. Oh, cat. Nice. Oh, I thought it was specifically a cat one, but it's just a rescale. Anyway. Let's jump back to Premiere Pro now that I've had a bit of a gander. Of course, it's resized itself. Note to self, add a second window capture. There we go, that's back. Oh yeah, I need to force it to use SDR as well. Windows 10 and up. Force SDR, okay. So I think that's, yeah, what they had at the end.
What is self-care? For me, it's waking up at first light. It's leaning into routines that feed my creativity. Everything I do is about connection. Connecting with my community, with collaborators, with friends.
See, they've
and
not got the automatic colouring on
everyone.
that.
Self-care is an individual journey, but it helps to have friends along for the ride. How do you take care of yourself?
Yeah, let's have a little bit of a zoom into the timeline and see what we've got here. So we've got the graphic for the end. Let's just mute that so you don't have to listen to it. Okay, so they've got the animated subscribe, and then what's this graphic? Okay, so the graphic for the thumb is separate. And then what's the you belong here? Oh, that's just a clip, okay. We'll put the audio back on, but we'll turn it down. And they've added the laughter into this one here. Which, is it control? Or is it just... How do I make that bigger? I know there's... Ah, there we go. Okay, so it's different. So if I control... if I shift scroll, then it makes it bigger if I do it here. But then if I do it here, it moves the timeline. But it also moves the timeline if I just scroll. So it just looks like shift doesn't do anything unless it's on here. And then alt makes... Oh, wait. Okay, I can do shift or alt on there. If I do scroll wheel here, it moves. If I do alt here, then it makes it longer. Interesting. Can I make this a little bit taller?
Helps to have friends along for the ride. Helps to have friends along for the ride. How do you? But it helps to have friends along for the ride.
Okay, I was wondering why I could only hear the laughter, like, towards the middle / end. It's because at the first it's just kind of a little giggle she does. So it looks like the main music is down the middle. So if we mute the other tracks... Yeah, okay, so that's your backing. And then they've got track 3 as the voiceover, and then track 1 for bits of extras. So it looks like they've put a cross dissolve on here. Let's see what does that look like.
What is self-care?
Let's zoom that back in.
It helps to have friends along for the ride. How do you take care of yourself?
There's a cross dissolve at the end now. Okay, so that's basically just fades them all to black. Interesting. So you could probably... Can I move this? So what does it say when I hover over it? Cost dissolve starts at 29 and ends at 30. Okay, if I double click I can change the duration. If I alt, can I drag it? No. Control, can I drag it? Shift? Control, shift? Control, alt? Is it just that it's attached to this and it happens to be at the end? It's probably I'll probably learn it later. I probably shouldn't be skipping. Oh, literally here. Let's have a look. Add graphics. Open the essential graphics panel via window. Essential graphics. Ah, nice. Ah, so this is the, like, you see it inside. You can switch between. Oh, okay, that's good actually. I like that you can do it in here and you don't have to do it in a separate window. That makes everything just that little bit easier. And it's like these ones have options for text. That's what in the timeline, move playhead to about 28 seconds. Oh wait, blah blah blah. Playhead to 28 seconds so that the graphic is visible. There. All the motion graphics and in this sequence. Or was it Tosh talking about that one? You know what, let's just have a go. What is it again? Window, essential graphics. Let's just drag this in to like the start. See what that does. Is that loaded in? It has. Oh, okay, so that puts the like it says gaming lower third. And if I click it then I can edit things. Oops, apologies for knocking the mic there. Text panel. Oh, cool. We'll get back onto that in a bit.
For me, it's waking up at... What is self-care?
So that just pops in. I also don't like that it's like cutting the bottom off. I wonder if it'd actually do that or if it's just because it's like zoomed in. No, it looks like it's cutting the bottom off. Can I edit it slightly? Like, can this be dragged up?
What is self-care?
Looks like it's just a terrible template. Oh well. We'll carry on and we'll see, because it should apparently tell us. Blah blah blah. Motion templates is that you can use the same template multiple times, achieve constant look. but edit each graphic each time to suit your needs. Let's update this template to display Saturday instead of Sunday. Let's get rid of that one. Oh, I think when it said 28 seconds earlier, it meant 28 minutes. No, that's cool that it live edits it. I prefer that text panel, but you can just do it here as well. Interesting. Player start, blah blah blah. Already did that. Loop playhead, and then space to review changes.
How do you take care of yourself?
That's cool. I like it's got that like entry animation. So I could see that being like a please like and subscribe. Oh, don't, because I'm not your mum. Blah blah blah. Change the text, but could also change the font. Standard stoof. Find text properties. Oh. Heh. Book Antica. God. Looks terrible. But I mean, I kind of get the point though. Does my Control Z work? Yes. Which is good, because I actually like the original one better. Although maybe it could have been a bit bolder. Although it says it's bold. No, not that one. Okay, so that edit size. Okay, there we go.
How do you take care of yourself?
That's actually quite easy. I like how easy, and at least for me anyway, it's intuitive, and it seems like there's a hell of a lot of potential options. It feels kind of like I've got Photoshop running at the same time. Oh god, next we're going on to audio. So hopefully this works and you'll be able to hear it. Most videos social media includes at least one music track, some dialogue, maybe even a few sound effects. Professional sounding videos. It's important to mix all of the audio tracks so that the right loudness, even balance. Yep. Easiest way to create a balanced sound is with the essential sound panel.
What is self-care? For me, it's waking. What is self-care? For me.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I like how it actually plays your video as well, and kind of like supersedes the audio, so you can see what it sounds like live. Okay, I like that. I actually really like that. Project has voiceover. The volume of the clips is not consistent. To help Premiere Pro correctly adjust the loudness of clips, you need to tag them as dialogue and then auto match them. So let's have a listen to the different audio, see what they sound like.
With everyone I can. Self-care is an individual journey, but it helps to have friends along for the ride. How do you take care of yourself? Everything I do is about connection.
Okay, these ones, that's quiet versus those. Let's have a look. So select all the tracks in A3. Essential sound, edit. Audio type, dialogue. Oh, okay. Dialogue, music, SFX, ambience. So click dialogue. Loudness, auto match. And then let's have another listen.
For me, it's waking up at first light. It's leaning into routines that feed my creativity. With friends, with my community, with everyone I can. Self-care is an individual journey.
That's pretty good. I mean, I know that it's a tutorial, so obviously, like, there's a chance that they've been a bit sneaky with it. And my videos don't really have a lot of, like, chopped voiceover. Although I suppose that I do sound different when I'm streaming, so it could be a benefit. Though I did try and, well, I've been messing with the audio settings quite a lot recently after OBS decided just to delete them all. And now I've saved a copy of them, so I've got them. But I was trying quite hard to make the audio sound nice. No matter what. Though I suppose the difference between, like, hello, how are we doing today? Or hello, how are we doing today? And maybe this will be able to fix that sort of thing when it's not being done for effects, such as, like, if I'm talking off to the side like this, or talking over here like this. If it, I don't know what that sounded like to you guys, but if it wasn't great, then hopefully something like this might be able to fix it. And everything's kind of powered by AI these days, so they've got a lot more automated tools than they used to. I'm actually wondering if the automated tools would work in offline mode, or whether it needs to be connected to the mothership. Just follow me the clip. You may note essential sound power, so for loudness and clip volume. I'm not going to cover the technical difference between loudness and volume. Important things to know that your auto match loudness, you still need to adjust the overall volume of the clip for a balanced audio mix. Let's have a look. Okay, I've got clip volume. I assume... Actually, I don't know what the difference between loudness and thing would be. Select the 90 BPM, that one. Let's first have a listen to it.
But it helps to have friends along for the ride. How do you take care of yourself?
Muted.
My creativity. Everything.
Yeah, that is quite loud. So if we adjust it by, what does it say, -6. Okay, that's annoying. It's going to be between 6.1. Let's just edit it. And then let's have a listen. Did that save?
Everything I do is about connection. Connecting with my community, with
Does it sound better? If I turn it off.
collaborators, with friends and family, with everyone I can. Self-care is an individual journey, but it helps to have friends along for the ride. How do you take care of yourself?
I don't know if I need to do something to set it, because it doesn't seem to be changing it. Oh, press enter, okay.
With friends and family.
Okay, yeah, that is a lot better. Nice that I can...
Self-care is an individual journey, but it helps to have friends.
I can do it like that
along
on
for
the fly.
ride. How do you...
Well, in the editing process. Lower the volume of music during dialogue. When music track's too loud for dialogue, you need to make music quieter. And it's called ducking. Oh, I fucking hate ducking. Well, I hate ducking when I'm streaming because it gets in the way of fucking everything, and it it can just mess up all of your audio settings. So you set them to like specific limits, etc. And then when you do the ducking, it just kind of fucks it up. So normally I've got that disabled. But it's like this can do it for you, so you don't have to like cut the clip and then lower it manually. Alright, let's have a look. Ducking. Analyzing clip.
What is self-care? For me, it's waking up at first light. It's leaning into routines that feed my creativity.
No way, I need to check a preset. Smooth vocal ducking.
What is self-care? For me, it's waking up at first light. It's leaning into routines that feed my creativity.
Generate keyframes.
Everything I do is about connection. Connecting with my community, with collaborators, with friends and family, with everyone I can.
Okay, so that works, but I think it does it a bit too much.
Creativity. Everything I do is about connection. Connecting with my community,
Minus
with
50
collaborators,
instead.
with friends and family, with everyone I can. Self-care is an individual journey, but it helps to have friends along for the ride. How do you take care of
Okay,
yourself?
so it looks like it does update it, which I like. Yeah. Oh, that was literally the next test. Now I've done that. Nice. That's actually quite cool. I like that. Essential sound, essential graphics. Interesting. Okay, it's actually caught it next time, so I don't have to redo the settings. Captions using speech to text. Window. This will be a big one if it just works. Captions. Essential graphics. Okay, that's just showing me that it appears in both places. Because obviously text can be like an overlay, or it can be like transcript. Click create captions from transcript. Choose VO. In the text panel, click on transcribe sequence. In the transcribe settings, both the create transcript and choose VO from the audio on track. Oh, this one, audio on track, voiceover. And then click transcribe. I can't, so it wants me to label it. I'm just going to say separate speakers. Probably the incorrect one. 9 source clips have not been transcribed. Oop, no. I didn't want it to do that, but oh well. Did it anyway.
What is self-care? For me, it's waking up at
Oh,
first
that's
light.
really cool.
It's leaning into routines that feed
I like
my
that.
creativity. Everything I do is about connection. Connecting with my community, with collaborators, with friends and family.
I like that that's
Everyone
automatic
can.
as well. And then I assume I can change the text. Can I change the text on all of it at once? Okay, edit active text, I can do that. Enable auto-scrolling, spell checking. Where did it save the transcript though? I can see that it's in here. Pause you for a second. Can I select all? Can. But can I edit the font? Okay, there we go. Multiple selected. I can. Oh, I love that it does it actively. Sample. Fill. Whether it's got a shadow or not. What stroke? Ooh, don't like that. Add a background to it to make it more obvious. Move it around. Change the size.
What is self-care? For me, it's
Oh, it has done it for all of it as well. Nice. I like that. I like that. Watch clip below, see how bad captions can ruin something. Okay.
With a quick Hey y'all, Halise here again with a quick tip about using speech to text. After you transcribe your audio, make sure you take the time to review and edit the transcription before you create the captions. A thorough review of your transcript not only saves you time later in the edit, but also improves the accessibility of your content for users who might rely on the captions. You can always edit captions once they're created, but doing it before improves the timing of the captions when they're added to the timeline. Review the transcription and make any edits needed. Then click Next to continue.
No, let's put it at the top here. I see there's like a subtitle one now.
What is self-care? For me, it's waking up at first light. It's leaning into routines that feed my creativity. Everything I do is about connection. Connecting with my community, with collaborators, with friends and family, with everyone I can. Self-care is an individual journey, but it helps to have friends along for the ride. How do you take care of yourself?
Nice. The captions have been transcribed, added to the project. Little small, I already did that. Already did that. Cool, nice. Reframe your project for different social platforms. Ah, this is a big one. You'll often upload your content to multiple social media platforms with different aspect ratios. Previous tutorials currently 16:9, which is for normal desktop viewing. Would look great on YouTube, but if you want to upload them to Instagram, you need to change the aspect ratio. Project panel, so this one. Select the self-care sequence. Oh, that's the program panel on the project panel. Where is the project panel? This one? This one? Self-care. Main menu, choose sequence auto reframe. Square for Instagram, vertical for things like TikTok. Don't nest clips. This will replace your current motion adjustment. Nest clips. Keep motions the same. Let's just do that and see what happens.
What is self-care?
Okay, so that removed all of...
It's leaning into routines that feed my creativity.
Did that resize, or is it just cut
Connecting
the
with my
corners off?
community, with collaborators, with friends and family, with everyone I can.
Reframe. Fine tune the auto reframe effect. What's the blah blah blah? Main menu, window, effects, controls. That one. This one. Okay. Near the end of the meeting 2 clip, auto reframe did not keep the man near the center of the frame. This one, I assume. Move the playhead to the beginning of the clip. Can I zoom in? Yeah, that one. Look for the auto reframe effect in the effect controls panel. If I select it, auto reframe. I'm just gonna click analyze. Okay, that didn't do anything, so obviously it automatically did that anyway. Blah blah blah. Overwrite generated path. Move the playhead to the first keyframe. Like that. Drag the X value until the man is center of the frame. That one. Oop. Okay. Press up and then spacebar.
Self-care is an individual.
Did that actually do it?
When I can. With everyone I can.
Oh, delete the remaining 3 keyframes. Oh, I see. So that one, and that one.
With everyone I can.
And then that keeps him in the middle. Okay. Nice. Okay, that makes sense. You're doing a learning. Blah blah. Oh, I think that's everything for that one. Nice. Let's have a little bit of a play while we're here then. So we've got this one. Essential graphics. No, that's not what I wanted. Lumetri color was what I wanted, which I think just, yeah, it's on the side. So if we look at the intensity of this, that didn't do anything. Ooh, oh, I do love a nice preset. Right, day for night. Well, that didn't really say day for night, did it? Well, I suppose she's inside, so that's probably why. I do, oh, okay, I do like some of these. I like that one.
Everything I...
This one was... Saturation was weird, wasn't it? And then, was it intensity? Exposure, whites, blacks, saturation. I think it was that intensity that changed last time. If I reset it. We'll play with the white balance. No, ignore that. Up the saturation slightly. What was it that made that back thing disappear? Oh, is it vibrance? I think it might have been vibrance. Raise that slightly. And then say if we wanted this clip. And then if we wanted to overwrite the generated path. And put her more in frame. And then delete the rest of the keyframes.
Everything I do is about connection.
And that keeps her in
Connecting
frame.
with my community, with collaborators.
And like I already like the look of that one, even though it's a bit too saturated probably. I think it looks a lot better than that one. I wonder if I like, can I copy the settings somehow? No. I messed that up. Undo. That's the one that I wanted. So I can save the preset. We'll say test. And then if we jump to working free. Don't want to do lot. Is there a load preset button? Auto works nicely. If I browse, no, that just opens my file explorer. That's a lot. I don't really want to do the lot. I want to do. Ah, here we go. Look. Has it saved my preset on here? No. Oh, I think the preset was just these settings. I wonder. Is there an easier way? Okay, so I can copy and paste attributes. What if I copy? Go to reset this one. And then paste attributes. Did that work? No. What if I just Control C? Will that let me paste attributes? So I want to copy paste the color. Still no. I suppose I could just obviously set it manually, but I was hoping that there would be an automated. It probably is, and I just don't know what it is. Ooh, is it that? I'll try to control S. Maybe I can do it now.
I paint a picture in my head. It looks something like a train wreck. Underwater, so I drown. I can't breathe, come pull me out. I pray my problems go away. But in the meantime, I close my eyes and blame the me that's in disguise.
No.
Take my hand and count to 5. If we jump, we won't survive.
I can't right click these to copy them. I'm gonna have to Google it. There must be an easier way to do it. Premiere Pro 2024. Copy Lumetri color to another clip. Okay, so there's definitely a way. Oh, it does say that you literally just click it, copy, and then paste attributes. So that should have done it, but it obviously hasn't. Weird. Very strange. Very strange indeed. But at least I know. Can I? Can I remove the attributes? And by that I just mean the colour. And then paste attributes. And just paste the colour. Still no. Weird. Oh, it says open effect controls. Okay. Lumiere color, copy. There we go. So obviously pasted all of these. Paste. There we go. That makes sense. Now it's copied them over. But it has also copied over all of these. Alright, so let's copy that and then paste it in there. Okay. Okay, I get that. I like that. Okay. So it's important to use the effects controls panel for the actual copying and moving of the settings. But then the Lumetri color panel, sorry, to actually set them. Okay, that makes sense. I like that. Effects color, I've done that one. That's the one we just done. Use graphics, color, music to create videos, share social media. And they've got skills and projects. So motion graphics, animation, create food videos, makeup tutorials. Customize a motion graphics template, edit videos that are uniquely yours, adventure. Up your TikTok game, actually. I'm going to download that one.
Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you how to use Mogurts to make your videos really pop and stand out. So this is the clip that I'm working with. It's just a flashing video of me zooming out. And I want to add some eye-catching animated titles to the beginning of my video, and Premiere makes this easy with the Mogurts. So to get to Mogurts, you're going to click on Window and then Essential Graphics, and this is going to take you to all these amazing different options that Adobe has right here on their program. And something really cool about Premiere Pro is that you can actually move your cursor over these templates, and it'll give you like a playback of what it would look like, and that's going to save you a lot of time going through all of them. So I found this really interesting template, and to edit it, just click on the title clip, and then that'll take you to all these different options. And to change the text, you're just gonna click.
Yeah, we know that.
So this already looks awesome, but I wanna do one more thing. Right here at this moment, I wanna make it look like my hand swipes the question mark off the screen. To do that, I'm gonna put my playhead at the beginning of my swiping motion. And then with my clip selected, I'll go to Window, Effect Controls. This will open up the Effect Controls panel, and right up here at the top, I'm going to click the stopwatch next to position. That will drop a keyframe to mark the title's current position and let Premiere know I want to animate it. So now I'll come down here to the end of my swiping motion and change the position by dragging on these values to move the question mark to the right and down, matching my hand's movement. I'll move forward again and then move the question mark till it's completely off the screen. And now look, Premiere created a keyframe.
Okay, so that's some basic keyframing.
And if I play this back and forth, you'll
Good
see
to know that I have to do all that through the effects panel though.
So let's watch it. I really love using Mogurts. They completely change video, as you can see, and just really give it that oomph.
Also, is she calling motion graphics Mogurts? Because that is disgusting.
Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to use markers in Premiere Pro to help cut to the beat of music and make sure that all the clips are on time with the beat. First we need some music, so we're going to browse Adobe Stock to find some, and we can do this right here in Premiere Pro. So the first thing you want to do is go to Window and then click on Essential Sound. And when we open up this panel, you see Browse and Edit, and make sure you're on Browse. As you can see, this opens up a ton of different tracks. There's literally thousands and thousands of different ones you can choose from.
I do like the selection.
And I actually came across this really nice track called Party King. In hearing it, you can tell it's very upbeat. You can hear that there's a lot of beats in it, which is very important. So I'm actually gonna choose this track. So I'm just gonna drag it onto the timeline, and it automatically goes there.
Okay.
Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to important. So I'm actually going to choose this track. So I'm just going to drag it onto the timeline, and it automatically goes there.
Don't do that, I want to drag it. Okay.
Now, a way I like to utilize markers is to listen to the whole sound, and then I go back, re-listen to it again, but this time add markers to it. So there's different types of markers. There's sequence markers, which will show up on the timeline, but in this case, we're gonna be using clip markers. So the way to add clip markers is to select the clip. You can see it's highlighted here in white, and all you have to do is press M and that marker is going to appear. So now I'm gonna listen to the sound and add markers to where the big beats are.
So you could do that.
Obviously, Obviously, there's a lot more beats that I didn't mark in this song, but the ones that I did mark are going to be the most important to me because I feel that those are kind of the most powerful ones, and I really want to make sure that I cut the beat in time to those specific markers.
So what I was also going to say is that depending on the audio you're using, if we zoom into the track here, you can kind of tell where the beats are anyway. And that's moving quite quickly, but you can slow that down. But you can tell the beats are basically by the peaks in the audio. Let's turn that down. That's way too loud. Although I quite like stuff changing on like the low beats rather than the high beats. Turn that way down. So like the boom, 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 boom. So kind of like I'm almost imagining in my head some sort of just like maybe like a slight zoom tilt effect where it changes the clip like a doo doo. But let's move forward and see what she's going to do.
So now what I'm going to do here is start adding my clips and just making sure that they are in line with the markers that I made, so that once the final product comes out, I know that I hit every single one of those markers and those important beats. And now here's the final product. You can really tell that everything's just really...
Okay, so she's doing it on like the ch sound. Let's turn that down.
And those important beats. And now here's the final product. You can really tell that everything...
And like the boom ch, boom ch. At least towards the end anyway. Ch.
You can really tell that everything's just really, really...
But I don't like her choice of marking location.
You can really tell that everything's just really, really in beat, which is super important for making a really intense, powerful, really...
It seems that she actually changed it up, because sometimes she does it on the like the low boom, and sometimes she does it on the ch. Interesting.
Hey everyone! Today I'm going to show you how I use masking to make my videos look super,
I was
super trippy and
scared
really, really
for a
cool.
second
So
then.
here I have
I saw this at the bottom, and it looked very light, and I was like, is she naked?
two different clips. I have a clip of me kind of looking around, being like, what's going on? And then I have a shot of me pulling out on my phone. And today we're going to mask that image of me onto the phone. So I'm first going to drag that clip of the phone on top of the clip of myself. With this top clip selected, let's make sure the Effect Controls panel is open by going Window, Effect Controls. Under Opacity, you'll see a few different options for creating masks. Since the phone is a rectangle, let's choose that. So click on that rectangle shape, you'll see it pop up on the screen. This mask is currently showing the screen of the phone in the upper clip and revealing the lower clip everywhere else. I want to see the opposite of that, so I'm going to click Inverted. And when I do that, the mask now reveals my face in the lower clip inside the phone. A really cool trick that I like to use is this thing called the mask expansion. And what it basically does is round the edges. So I'm just going to hold down on that and move my cursor over to the right, and you'll see those edges form.
Pull that back. She drag it on top of the same clip. Oh, she did. Okay, I see what she's done. Let's delete that. Let's just drag that on top like that. Move those back. And then, how does she create the mask? Effect Controls. Opacity, I assume? Mask. Let's watch the video a bit.
With this top clip selected, let's make sure the Effect Controls panel is open by going Window, Effect Controls. Under Opacity, you'll see a few different options for creating masks. Since the phone is a rectangle, let's choose that.
Okay.
So click.
Okay, so it's just drawing the rectangle.
Click on that rectangle shape, you'll see it pop up on the screen. This mask is currently showing the screen of the phone in the upper clip and revealing the lower clip everywhere else. I want to see the opposite of that, so I'm going to click Inverted. And when I do that, the mask now reveals my face in the lower clip inside the phone. A really cool trick that I like to use is this thing called the mask expansion. And what it basically does is round the edges.
Okay, so if we drag this down here. Ooh, no, not that one. I want this corner. Oh, I don't want to do that. I messed something up there. I was holding shift to see if it would like move both sides at once. It did, but not in the way that I wanted it to do. I've accidentally linked them. There we go. Let's have a look at this mask expansion. It's a little too big. Tweak that like that.
So I'm just going to hold down on that and move my cursor over to the right, and you'll see those edges form.
Okay, I could make that better, but she moves the phone though, so it's like here. So can we link the motion somehow?
Now, if I move my playhead forward, you'll see that my mask doesn't track with the handheld motion of the phone in my clip.
Okay,
we're going to need to animate the mask to follow the phone. So I'll put my playhead back at the beginning of the clip, then click the stopwatch next to mask path. So once I do that and move
there, okay.
forward through the timeline and tweak the four corners to match the phone, Premiere will record these moves with a keyframe each time. So now here I am going through the process, and as you can see, all of these keyframes are starting to automatically form onto the timeline, which is so cool. So now playing it back, it's looking really cool. I love this technique. It's so much fun, and there's literally endless possibilities.
That moved quite quickly, didn't it? I wonder how good it'll be. Oh, that's quite good actually. Probably don't have to do as many as I'm doing either. Okay, that's still out a bit too far. To be fair, my mask expansion's probably... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Undo that one. Bring that down. Like that. And then this one's also still a bit far out. God, it's just like animation keyframing back in school. Right, so just before she moves the phone closer, which is probably where I should have put the original mask. Uh-oh. Can I delete that? Probably. Control click? Yes, there we go. Move it forwards a bit more. And this one's just a straight movement, so hopefully I can literally just drag this like so. And it'll work it out. That's still doing it too quickly. So if we go halfway in between, let me make that a bit smaller. Hopefully that'll work out the speed it wants to do it at. That's still too big. I'll probably adjust the speed somewhere else, and they'll probably tell me how to do that in the next tutorial, knowing me. Got my concentration face on this time. Cool. Oh. I probably deleted the wrong one. This is probably not going to work because of that. Knowing me. Okay, we'll ignore that mess up that I made. Oh, I just deleted the keyframes. It's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so it's a bit scuffed because of the broken frame. Let me drag that down. Does that fix it? It's still scuffy. But if I hadn't messed up and accidentally put that extra... Because look, now it's got an extra one. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Control, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah. Is it there? No. If it was me, I'd probably restart the whole thing, to be honest. And I think my issue is that I deleted it and then like remade it. Yes, look, that's like fucking about. So I'd probably just delete all those keyframes and redo it if I wanted to do it properly. Although I seem to have got it there. This one's off still. By quite a lot, actually. It's off. Oops. And then we'll move that in there. Has that done it, or is it still buggy? Okay, that's a lot better. Oh, that is loads better. Although there's like you can see where I've still scuffed it. Actually, okay, I quite like that. I quite like that a lot. Actually, that's cool. And obviously, you could, if I spent some more time, or if I just like started again when I fucked up, instead of trying to fix it, it would have been a lot easier to have it look nice. But I like that. And that's it. Okay, nice. I actually learned quite a bit on that one. I was surprised when I saw it. I was like, "Oh god, what's this?" But then when I actually went through the tutorial, that was quite good. Is there any like gaming specific ones? Or like montage? No. But to be fair, we've kind of got all the ones we wanted. Animation might be one. Let's have a look at that one. Why are all the songs on this playlist got the N-word in them? Why don't we stick on some lo-fi? There we go. I probably just started with this one, should I say? Bum bum ba-da-dum, bum ba-da-dum. That's better. Animation basics. And program monitor, double click on the Iceland graphic. There you go. Was it this one? Ah. Interesting. Okay. Click the slow drag to the top of the screen just until it disappears from view. Like that. In effects, find position property. Click on the stopwatch. There we go. So that adds the keyframe. Move to about 1 minute. Ish. Find the position property. Change vertical to 293. Oh, that's cool. And then I assume I can just move the position. Ooh, you can change the line as well. If we do it like that. Whee! Cool, anchor points. Animation is all about making things move in fun and interesting ways. Select the Iceland graphic. Right there. Oh, nice, it uses Photoshop files, so you don't even have to like export it. Windows Effect Control. Rotation to 45. Anchor point around the graphics rotate. Motion effects. Anchor point property, that one. Drag the anchor point. Now look by the program center of the item graphic. Oh, there's the little blue cross. Okay. Ah. It's top left, it says. Bit there. Motion heading, now use the rotation. That one. Ah, it rotates it around the point. Okay. These go down by the X and Y. 0, 0 is the top left, yep. Anchor point setting the items graphic. Left -100. Okay, it like sends it off the screen. Oh, it's... Okay, I'm moving the anchor point, but instead of moving it, it's moving it based on the graphic. Got to set my original keyframe. There we go. So if we do that, now it spins. Can I adjust the speed? Because that is really slow. Although I suppose it's taking its time. And I could just put another keyframe in there. If I do that, that actually will slow it down. No, I actually want to do is speed it up. So if I put it there like that. Yeah, I did adjust the speed, okay. If I did that, it like flips it back around. Oh, I think that's because I put all the... I didn't delete the old anchor point. So I've basically created an anchor point that's like 1 millisecond, so it'll just like... Zoom. Oh, it still motions it there, that's cool. Nice. Right. I think that's a good stopping point for that then. I think I've learned quite a lot, and then I can try and put that into editing my own clips. I'm not going to show the editing of my own stuff on stream, because that'll take a while. Oh, excuse me. And I'm going to go grab a coffee and have a break. But if you're still there, Jolka, thank you for joining me. And I hope this was as interesting as it was for you, because I actually learned quite a lot. And I'm definitely going to see if I can use these in my editing. So thank you for joining me today. Apologies about the swearing in the music. I shall maybe try and stick with lo-fi or change my playlist for the next one. But for now, have a good evening. And you can also check out my YouTube channel at Benjamin K Official, all one word, which is where I'm going to be putting the edited videos. Good night.